guys, welcome back to my channel. I was going to say our channel.
Our channel.
I mean, it kind of is our channel. We're being a little bit quiet and we look like this. And this is our surrounding because we're on holiday, which is so exciting. But I really wanted to get this video up for you guys. Obviously, as you can tell by the title, this is our finding out we're pregnant. Pregnant? Does look big today, doesn't it?
It's because the swimsuit.
Yeah, I think it's because of the swimsuit. Look, are we bumping?
You are bumping.
We are bumping.
So am I a little bit.
But I feel like we did this with Fia's pregnancy. We inserted a clip at the start. And I think we did it at the end of Noah's as well. Do you remember we sat in your bedroom?
Yeah, and the camera was on the Xbox.
Yeah, and we had the scan of his long leg.
Yeah, I do.
So, here we are. 4 years, third child, fourth pregnancy. Well, does a chemical pregnancy count as a pregnancy? But yeah, I just wanted to come on here to explain everything that's been going on because this has been really quite hard, hasn't it?
It has been a hard
But it's
few
also
months.
like a struggle that we've been dealing with ourselves. Like we've not really spoke about it with anyone just because, I don't know, I feel like it's really hard to explain as well when people ask how long we've been trying to conceive for. It feels like it's been ages, but
it hasn't.
when we've started trying, I fell pregnant,
Instantly.
had the chemical pregnancy, and then we fell pregnant not trying.
Straight up, well, yeah. Within
But
4 weeks after your chemical pregnancy.
Yeah, so on the next cycle, which, as you'll see, wasn't actually planned. So our reactions in this video are, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think we'd got to the point obviously we'd had our miscarriage in June. We then, for a few months, I explained this roughly on my Instagram, didn't I? For a few months after the miscarriage, if I did a pregnancy test, it would
show
be
positive. Yeah.
So we had seen so many positive pregnancy
Because we
tests.
thought you were pregnant not too long after a couple of months after your miscarriage, didn't we?
Yeah. But it wasn't, it was just the HCG still in my system for my miscarriage. So we had done so many pregnancy tests over the last second half of last year, and then we had obviously decided in October, because we went to Sid's gender reveal and I said to Zelia that yeah, we're going to start trying. That was October. Started trying, tracked my ovulation that month, which is consuming in itself, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
And also I think we were really taken over by fear after the miscarriage because we didn't know what was going to happen next, like why we had the miscarriage, is there a problem?
I think you just doubt everything, don't you?
Yeah, it was just a hard time. We tracked ovulation on that month, fell pregnant, had a positive pregnancy test. 2 or 3 days later,
it was negative.
The test went back to negative and the line wasn't getting any darker, and I said to Con, this isn't right. And when I had my miscarriage, I thought from the start I was having a chemical pregnancy, didn't I? Because it took ages for the line to get darker. So right from the start of the miscarriage, I was like, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we had the chemical pregnancy, we then decided we weren't going to try anymore and it had only been that month.
But still.
Just like completely not think about it at all and not...
Because it was driving us mad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really draining.
The thing is, as well, I don't think you would know you had a chemical pregnancy unless we were testing every day.
Yeah, and because we were testing...
Because a lot of people probably won't know.
No, but it is still a miscarriage. It's an early miscarriage.
Well, yeah, you get the excitement of...
Yeah.
You're finally pregnant.
Yeah.
And
then being like, oh no, it's happened again.
Then
there must be something wrong.
I swear we thought, it might be the CG
CG
left over from your miscarriage, but then
it wasn't. We really wanted to just enjoy the end of the year with the kids, not think about trying to get pregnant, not have to worry about doing the tests.
We just wanted it to come as natural as possible in a way.
Yeah, that's always been our goal, like to
miss your
period and be like, oh my god, I must be pregnant.
I think, didn't that happen with Noah?
Yeah, with Noah,
and that was a great pregnancy.
Yeah, and that was the best way to find out. But with Fia, again, we found out early, but it went how it should have, so it was great.
We were just driving ourselves crazy with the test.
Yeah, so I deleted all my apps that tracked ovulation, got rid of all my ovulation tests. I kept my Flow app that told me when my period was due, just so I knew when my period was. Sorry, the camera got too hot because it was in the sun. And then I had my app telling me when my period was due. my period was due Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Day I hadn't come on. And I thought, do you know what, I'll do a test just in case. And it was Christmas Day, so it was manic. We were staying at my mum's. I'd had Bucks Fizz for breakfast, and then we ran home to get some bits that we needed from home that we'd left.
Yeah.
And I quickly weed on a test stick, got in the car, brought the stick to the car.
And they said you were pregnant.
But it was really, really faint. And we were like, oh.
Yeah, we were just like, oh,
It's not, that's a whole nother situation. We're not going to go through this again. Waiting to see if it's a good strong line, or is it there, is it not there? Like
we sort of just went,
it's not pregnant.
It's not pregnant, yeah.
We were looking at it and staring at it, and I was like,
yeah.
I think this is it. Like, obviously I was trying to convince myself.
About the light.
Yeah, I was trying to convince myself, like, this must be it, because we haven't been trying. This must be, you know, when everybody says it happens when you least expect it. I was like, this must be it. This must be a sign from the universe. And obviously my last period was my chemical pregnancy, so I just thought I was late on my period because it can take 4 to 6 weeks for your period to come back. And then we were in the car and I said, I think this could be it. And then I literally said, if this is it, universe, please send me a sign. Within a few seconds, like, Con doesn't believe in things like this. Like, I really trust the universe giving me signs.
Your
and
camera's
I know
about to die.
throughout this pregnancy, the universe has sent me signs. But the light above, like between our heads, started flickering, and it's never done that before, and it hasn't done it since.
It was so weird.
And I was like, did you see that? Like, it was the weirdest thing. And then Con's like, no, it couldn't have been that. There must be a door open. No doors were open.
It literally, the light in the middle of the centre literally just
flickering.
like flashed a couple of times.
And then I said, right, okay, if this is it, send us another sign. And I swear to God, it did it again. Like,
and it's never done it since.
No, it's not done it since.
It's just such a weird thing happened.
It was a sign from the universe that the universe was blessing us
it.
with our rainbow baby. Although at the time we were like, no, it's not pregnant. I took the test to Mum. I was like, can you see a line on there? She was like, no. I was like, okay.
It's only because we've looked at
so many tests with faint lines. The first clip that I filmed was on the 27th. So
we sort of
obviously
knew.
it was Boxing Day. Didn't test because it was Boxing Day. And then on the 27th I still hadn't come on, so we did a test. And I did a clear blue and there was a faint line on there, but it was quite bold. And you see me look at it and I'm so confused. And in my head I'm trying to work out how this has happened. I'm like trying to think when, because I didn't know when I ovulated or anything. Like, I literally had no idea.
Because you didn't have a period before, did you?
No. So I think I must have ovulated really late.
I don't know. I still don't know.
It must have been because obviously we tested and it was early, really early. And then we did the first response, the pink line.
Yeah, and that was.
And the
was
reason,
that bolder?
Yeah, it was bold. It was like the boldest line.
I've bought so many tests. I don't know. I can't even remember.
It's been like one of the boldest lines early on since the past 2 pregnancies. And then we did a clear blue how many weeks one, which was always a big step in our pregnancy taking
journey.
Because
you finally find out.
Yeah, but always they would
how
say
many,
not pregnant, wouldn't they?
Not pregnant not pregnant every time. No, not pregnant.
So when we did it, and it came up straight away.
Pregnant.
Well, not straight away. It took ages to load.
It literally took about 5 minutes.
we were literally like so nervous.
Is that the one on your video?
Yeah.
Yes.
When I'm like on you like this.
Yeah.
And I look at you and I'm like,
what the hell?
and then we're literally like, how has this happened? And obviously we understand how.
What did it say? 1 to 2?
No, it was just pregnant. It was the pregnant, not pregnant. It wasn't how many weeks.
Okay.
And then I'm literally thinking in my head, when has this happened? I was trying to work it all out because I just didn't understand, because obviously we knew when we ovulated and we'd be able to like work out.
It was a normal reaction because we didn't know.
Well, not conception. Just like round about when I ovulated, so round about how many weeks I would be.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on right now. I don't know when this could have happened. And it must have happened really late in my cycle. Because my last period was a chemical pregnancy, I must have ovulated later than normal, because my dates from my last period, which was the chemical pregnancy, which is when the NHS wanted to count my dates from, even though I knew that wasn't going to be right.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks out, so I don't know. It was just confusing, and it was quite hard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think we've literally only really, since we've announced,
Have enjoyed it.
And come to terms with the fact that we're actually pregnant, because this has been the scariest
12 weeks.
and hardest
Yeah.
ever. Like, I think we've both really worried the whole time. We've struggled.
Every scan we've been so nervous.
Yeah.
But I think that's normal. That is normal.
It is normal, and I think it's even more heightened, of course, after a loss. So we're just really, really grateful to be in this position, and
we're so happy.
Yeah. Like, I still can't believe it. Like, even seeing my bump in pictures and stuff, I'm like, I can't believe I'm pregnant. Like, even saying that, I can't believe I'm pregnant.
Yeah, it's so good.
And it just, I don't know, it has been a really tough journey, and I feel like...
You've been really bad as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like ill.
Still sick. I suffer with...
Were you sick in the...
Yeah. I suffer with HG in my pregnancies, which is horrible. And I need tablets.
So bad.
Yeah, like I literally can't keep anything down.
No.
I do want to just share the realness of this, because it's not always the fairy tale.
No.
We tried for a baby. Oh my god, we're pregnant. It's scary. It's so consuming. And if anybody else is on the trying to conceive journey, and I also am fully aware that if other people were going through the same thing at the same time as me and are trying to conceive now and have seen that I am now pregnant, I know how that's going to make somebody feel, and I completely understand if you don't want to watch the content. It is so hard, and it is such a silent struggle, even for the partners.
Yeah, I don't think you actually understand how hard it is until you actually go through it. No, people say, because people really don't say, but they probably think it, but we're lucky enough to have 2 children.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get easier what number it is, and you lose a child.
And I don't feel like you can fully understand how hard it is until you go through it. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain what the situation was. Sorry, Pia's literally watching Steve and Maggie here, so we're going to have to finish this clip here. It's been a little bit long-winded anyway.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to update you guys, because it's been so long since I've actually talked about it, and I've not really spoken about it properly.
I think we've just addressed it quite well.
Yeah.
In depth.
Yeah, but obviously we're still always panicking that something's going to go wrong. But
that's normal.
Also, guys, we know the gender.
But we're not saying anything yet.
No. So when we get back from holiday, I think it'll be like a week or so, and we can have a scan, and then we can announce what the gender is. We did a sneak peek test.
We just want to triple check.
We don't want to share the gender and it be wrong. So yeah, not long before I can share the gender. I'd love to know your predictions. I put it on my story, and the majority have said girl. But it has been quite close. 4 years ago today we found out Noah was a boy.
Oh no.
Mad. Full circle moment, hey. Noah sat here announcing, well,
in
sharing
Portugal.
this. Yeah. You say bye?
Yeah, look, say bye to the camera.
I love you.
Good girl.
I'm getting nervous now. Oh my god, Bob.
Well, that's definitely positive. You can see it on the camera pretty easy. Turn the other one around.
It's not done yet.
Yeah, but I just want to, don't get us like a surprise, I don't want that. Because I feel like that's going to be a strong positive in that to say not pregnant.
But I don't think I am. I don't understand how I could be. No, I'm going to read it to you.
No, you're not. But
I am.
I want to do it with you. Together.
I can't be pregnant. I'm going to say not pregnant. I cannot be pregnant. I don't understand.
But why is that like that?
Well, I mean, I can be pregnant, but how?
Does it normally taste like?
I don't know.
Pregnancy when they're running?
No, I don't.
But if it says not,
I don't think it tastes as well. I'm not doing any tests if it says not pregnant. I'm not. I'm so confused. I can't be pregnant. It's taking so long. How?
I'm so confused. Are you pregnant?
I can't believe that. How has that happened?
I'm really confused why you think it could happen. Why didn't it happen?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, but you're confusing me why you think it can't happen.
I'm just so confused. I don't know when I ovulated.
Have you had a period since your chemical one?
No.
So I don't know how it works, but I don't know. That's the most positive test I think we've had in the last 2 pregnancies. Don't you think?
Guys, look at the state of me. As you can tell, I did not expect that to be pregnant at all. I'm shaking so much.
Why does it take so long though? I don't get it.
I'm gonna have to ring Mum. Right. What's this?
No. 2 lines.
2 lines. What's 2 lines mean?
Got some green.
Yeah, it's got some way, but what do the 2 lines mean?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Really? Yeah, well, let me see. Oh yeah, how many's on there?
1, 2.
So what does that mean? Don't put it in your mouth. Not in your mouth, it's got wheelie on it. What's the 2 lines mean?
Babies.
Babies.
2 babies.
2 babies? Don't say that! I mean, we'd be grateful for anything, wouldn't we, at this point?
Oh my god.
Oh!
Got it.
I love you. Right, we're gonna have to ignore the mess. But this is the first time I'm testing on my first wee. So I'm just so nervous now that the same thing's gonna happen again. Like, I just don't know how I'd cope if that did happen, to be honest. Just need to not think about it, to be honest. Okay, there's a line on there already. There's lines on both of them already. Oh my god. How is that possible? Guys, look, it's not even finished yet. That one's already got a line. I can't get my hands are shaking so much. There we go. That one's got a line already as well. I literally can't believe it. Like, if I seem like I'm not happy, I am really happy, but I'm just really shocked. I just actually can't quite believe what's happening. Like, I feel like I'm on the brink of crying, but I actually can't cry. Because I'm literally so shocked. The reason I'm so shocked is because these are the darkest lines I've had in my past 2 pregnancies. So, yeah, I'm literally baffled. This must be it. This must actually be happening, which is just so crazy. Because I know I mentioned yesterday, but before this, my last period was actually a chemical pregnancy. Honestly, and then after that point, the reason I'm so surprised that I'm pregnant is because we were like, we're not gonna try. I deleted all the like ovulation stuff on my apps. So I couldn't track my ovulation or anything, so I literally have no clue when I ovulated. I don't know how many weeks pregnant I am. I do think I'm quite early. But according to my app, I was due on my period, but because obviously it was a chemical pregnancy, my last period, it says online that your period can come 4 to 6 weeks after your chemical pregnancy. So obviously I thought, oh, maybe I'm just having a chemical, that's because I had a chemical pregnancy. I'm actually baffled. I am actually baffled. And these are the darkest lines. If I have some photos, I'll try and show you guys. I knew last time that something wasn't right again because the lines weren't getting darker. But these are dark. But because of everything that's happened to me before, I don't know. I'm a bit apprehensive to feel excited, to be honest. I don't know how I'm gonna. It's crazy because this is all I've ever wanted. Like, this is the moment I've dreamed of. Like, this is what I've dreamed of, and I just don't know how long. So you can see there's a line on the last one. It's really faint, like quite faint. And then this was in November. Our picture was the 13th of November and we're on the 28th of December now, so this is pretty crazy. And then you did the digital runs. And then when I did one like the day after or something, it had then said not pregnant. The line didn't get any darker. And then I started bleeding and it wasn't like, sorry, my voice. And then I started bleeding and it wasn't like a normal period, but obviously with a chemical pregnancy, if I hadn't tested, I would have just thought it was my period, but I'm literally mind blown. These are so strong. I've taken ibuprofen in the last few days. I've been having strepsils and now I'm really overthinking everything. I literally did not think I was pregnant. Even when I did that test on Christmas Day, the line was so faint. I was like, I'm just convincing myself there's a line there, but there's not a line there. And I had Bucks Fizz for breakfast before I did the test. I really didn't want to be going through this whole thing again where I'm like, is there a line? Is there a line? And like, just, yeah, so this is crazy. Crazy. I don't think it's ever gonna sink in until I'm gonna book an early scan. I just don't know how pregnant I am right now. Maybe I'll do a how many weeks test on Friday. What day is it today? Thursday. So I could probably do a how many weeks test today maybe. But tomorrow would be 2 weeks since we last, tomorrow would be 2 weeks since what I'm thinking could have been the conception. Actually, is it? 28, no, it's been 11 days. I'm just so confused, guys. I'm so confused, I'm so happy, I'm so nervous. Any little cramp that I'm feeling, I'm like, oh. I just pray. I don't know, there's something different. I feel differently this time. And I have a story that I can tell you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go show Con. So guys, we just got back from the shop. Please ignore my makeup. The weather outside is disgusting. So I got absolutely soaked today and I'm literally just shattered. I'm so tired. So if I really am actually pregnant, which I don't know why I don't believe I am, because I've had so many tests tell me that I am. This is a how many weeks one, by the way. That might explain it, but oh my god, let me just tell you guys, my boobs have been so sore, like ridiculous. So I'm just gonna test this week's one. I'm guessing I must be 1 to 2 weeks. I feel like in my head I'm just gonna have to keep testing because then I'll know if I'm still pregnant or not, because obviously my chemical pregnancy. It's come up saying pregnant.
What do you mean?
It's like still loading.
Oh, that means weeks is loading.
Oh, so it's not going to change to not pregnant?
No. I'm out of breath.
It must be 1 to 2, surely. 1 to 2.
There we go. It's good. I love you.
I love you. That's obviously only just been weed on, so it's developing a bit more, but 1 to 2 weeks. Holy hell. I literally just I can't stop looking at these tests. I cannot believe this is happening. And I just know this time, I know it's gonna happen. I know this is it. It's literally the moment I've been waiting for months and months and months. Even though I've had multiple positive pregnancy tests this year, like beyond belief, but none of them have felt like this. And I just know this is it. The light at the end of our tunnel. The sunlight has just come through. Thank you, universe. I literally just can't believe this has happened when I completely did not expect it to. I just can't. I can't believe it. That sun is shining bright. There we go. I know in my gut, this is it. The universe has sent me so many signs. I've tested again this morning because I'm like, this can't be right. How has this happened? But, guys, just look at these tests. They're so dark. There's no way I'm not pregnant, and there's no way this is a chemical pregnancy because the lines are so dark. But I'm gonna go dance and party to Drake because I'm feeling on top of the world right now, and I probably shouldn't jinx myself, but I just know in my gut this is right. When I fell pregnant with my miscarriage pregnancy, I knew in my gut something was wrong. This time I know in my gut that this is right. I just can't believe it. Can't believe it, I can't believe it, I can't believe it, I can't believe it.
That's the clearest one today.
Can you believe it? Can't believe it.
What are you doing your lips?
Lip balm. How bloated, by the way, guys, I am. Move back a bit. What is that all about? I had jeans on yesterday and after I'd eaten, how bad was my belly?
Yeah, it was. But mine was bad as well, so I think we just...
But what is that? Oh my god, I literally can't believe this. This is just absolute craziness. This is all we've ever wanted.
Find out like this.
Yeah, this is what we've been
It's
dreaming
been relaxing this time.
This is what we've talked about. Even though we said we weren't going to be trying. Which we weren't. This is why I'm so confused.
I used to be a friend.